Hello everyone and welcome back to Digimon World Data Squad. So, I'm just gonna start off by showing some grinding. As you can see, I'm level 17, 16, and 16. And I'm not gonna be using Falcomon, so his level's unimportant. Again, I have Clipsvh as always.
Hi! Remind me, what levels were we at before?
We did the forest thing.
No, I mean, from what to 17 and 16?
Oh, I think we were at like 14 or 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did it take a lot of grinding to get there?
A little bit, probably like half an hour or two, 45 minutes.
A museum?
It's a pretty weird digital museum.
What's a museum doing here in the middle of the digital world?
I don't know.
Well, I mean,
Anything goes in this place.
why can't you have a digital museum, Marcus? Maybe Digimon like art.
This is Kagura. Missions will be conducted in groups of 4 from now on. Get in a formation of 3 during battle, and the 4th will be there for backup. If all 3 are eliminated during battle, the remaining backup member must retreat.
It won't be a problem unless a certain someone does something stupid.
What did you say? Calm down. You can switch between battle members from the menu command.
Barbamon, realize!
Wow, he's big.
He looks like a mascot.
We've got more help!
Yeah.
He looks like a big football mascot.
Ready to go in battle is standard protocol.
Now our missing children might be out here. Stay on your toes, people!
So Falcomon is probably better to use than maybe like Galmon because he's a lot easier to get his Mega. Also, the bridge opens like that. I don't know how that works, but you know.
I don't know. That looked kind of cool though.
It is. They actually steal this design and use it in a later level.
Oh.
So yeah.
All right.
Yep. But the other level is super awesome. Anyways, we have Candomon and Soulmon. They're both the machine types, so that's kind of cool. Well, no. Are they both machine? Candomon's not machine type. What am I saying? The other one's machine type. Also, this room later on will be coming like post-game stuff. There's some people you have to fight. The people you fight in there have rookie level Digimon, so I'm not really sure why it's post-game. So yeah.
Maybe some kind of DNA Digivolve type thing they expect you to have done. I don't know.
I mean, there's not really DNA Digivolving in this game.
Well, I mean, there's something like it in this game. Well, like, it's something sort of similar, right? The way it works here.
Yeah, I guess. Also, this little chair thing, I don't really know what this is. A slide, maybe? Is that a slide, maybe? Well, you press that slide and it opens the green doors.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they couldn't think of a button type thing.
I know you're cutting out the battles that so that we're not sitting in levels forever.
Yeah.
Is this something that kind of bothers me about RPGs? Just a personal peeve of mine, but the music restarts every time it happens.
Yeah, that's something I get annoyed by, but this music's kind of cool, so I don't mind. Anyways, we have another battle. Who do we have? Oh, we have Manzimon. He's an ultimate level. You wouldn't expect to find an ultimate level at the fourth mission only, would you?
Depends on how ultimate he is. If he's not that ultimate, then maybe.
I mean, he's like super easy to fight.
So he's not very ultimate.
But he is an ultimate.
Well, I mean, you could be an ultimate while not being a really ultimate.
We also have Pumpkinmon, who's another ultimate, and Gatsumon. I think you saw Gatsumon in the last video. I don't know if you remember it, but yeah, Gatsumon.
Yeah, we saw him in the caves.
Yeah, Gatsumon's pretty cool. Well, we get a call. Let's see. Well then.
By the way, Thomas, what do you think about that Belphamon we encountered? That was no ordinary Digimon. Power was in a whole other class. It was as if...
Kagura, are you referring to a Mao-type Digimon?
Mao, what's that?
As you know, Digimon Digivolve. There are 4 stages: in training, rookie, champion, and ultimate.
We're rookies.
Congratulations,
But there are
Barbamon.
Digimon that don't fit into any of these categories.
Is that what a Mao Digimon is?
It's still just a theory, but... in the Dark Area, it said that there exist Digimon that are far greater than any of them.
Wait a second, we defeated Barbamon.
It didn't seem like he was that amazingly strong.
What if the Mao Digimon wasn't quite complete?
No harm in being careful. Everyone, conduct your investigation with the utmost caution.
So in the anime, they didn't actually know about Mega level Digimon until they met us, the Leomon dude. I don't remember his full name. It's like Bancho Leomon. He wears a cape. So because of Bancho Leomon, they eventually figured out about Mega Digivolutions. But they don't call them Mao Digimon, so I guess they just did that for this game because that's like the whole point of this game, fighting the virus, quote-unquote virus type Digimon. So I just got an open command.
Yeah, I was gonna say he didn't say Mega, and that. I'm thinking like this happened before Megas exist.
Yeah, they didn't really know about Megas. Like even in the anime, they didn't really know much about Megas until they met Bancho Leomon. Of course, well, I shouldn't say that. They knew about Megas, but they didn't know how a Digimon could digivolve. Yeah, they didn't know like how a Digimon could actually digivolve into the Mega level.
All you gotta do is DNA Digivolve. All you gotta do is play Digimon World 2, and they'll know.
Don't touch that button. You'll hate yourself.
What to do?
It closes the gate, and then you have to go back to the previous.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. So I really don't know why that thing just opens. You know, like the bridge or whatever. I
think
Yay,
they just
feet.
wanted a cool set piece.
Huh?
Now what did you do?
Hey, I didn't do anything.
Look there!
Why did he have to do that cool pose?
I
And
think
he's
he
still doing that.
I think he's just copying Damon.
So this is important. Figure out what this is.
Well, looks like an island. And there's an anime girl. Now there's another anime girl.
Is that you?
If I was Kagura, I'd be so worried I couldn't sleep at night.
Me too, boss. If Christy were to disappear...
The only way to save the missing children is to solve this case. Let's go.
So that image is just hinting at a future level. Also, there's
There's the
there's
man.
that fisherman. So you don't want to touch that button because then when you come here, you'll realize that that gate is going to be closed. Yeah, and you won't get these chests. You need the Hope DE. It gives you some Digivolutions for, you know, some Digimon. I think it's for I forgot who it was for. I think it's for Lalamon. Also, Gaimon's digivolving into Moosemon.
Moose, deer, guy. You know,
But now
gonna
he's
have-
evolving again into a tiger thing. Oh yeah, did I mention I have a Greymon? I have a Greymon.
I don't know if you did.
Yeah, he's a Greymon. Also, Galmon is now a tiger thing.
So there's one problem I want to bring up with this game, that I've noticed in every dialogue bit so far. Is that an option somewhere that you can do, or is the mixing like just like that, where the voices are like they seem really quiet compared to
Yeah,
other
you can't
sounds?
change the voices. I tried. It's just ridiculous.
Is that because you're playing on an emulator, or does it do that on disc too?
It might be on the emulator. I think it might just be on the emulator. So we can talk to Ishima and he tells us about the Switch colors. Yeah, but I think it might only be on the emulator. But we'll be saving and also healing. Like I said before, you get way too many healing potions, so you might as well use them all. And then, obviously, right when you save, you always get into a battle. So that's pretty nice.
Well, I mean, hey, it's a tiny bit extra XP before you fight the boss. Maybe you level up. It looks like you didn't level up, so well, there we go, I guess.
So this boss is pretty interesting. I don't know if you like him. I kind of like him. He's kind of funny.
Let's hope for the best.
Who dares invade my territory?
This Digimon signature. It's as strong as Belphamon's.
I am Barbamon, the Mao Digimon. I'll change your flesh and blood into junk data and throw you into the dark area.
Mao? A Mao-type Digimon?
Mao or not, we'll take on whatever comes our way. I won't lose. Let's go, Agumon.
Where is Agumon?
It looks like he left.
Marcus is fighting on his own. Okay. So, Barbamon is a Mega. He is the Mao Digimon. If you guys saw my Digimon DS Let's Play, you'll notice that you end up fighting him there. So, again, like I said in the previous video, I want to get the final hit with Galmon so I can get an early Mega level. Because he needs 5 Mega Digimon kills. If you want the earliest Mega, you would just play as Falcomon. He only needs 3 Mega Digivolution kills, so by the end of the 6th stage, no, actually by the end of the 5th stage, you can actually have a Mega level on Falcomon.
Okay.
You can't, with Galmon, you need to wait till like stage 6 or stage 7. If you want an early Mega. You don't really need an early Mega, it just makes the game a lot easier.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you're as bad as a boss, I'd imagine that'd be really helpful.
So I'm buffing Garurumon to the point where he's probably gonna end up doing like 4,000 damage eventually in one hit. So this fight shouldn't take too long after he gets all his buffs. I don't know if I've buffed him up all the way yet. But I still did like 900 damage, which is a lot. And then there's this neat little item where I should have, where I can attack 2 times in a row. I should have that. I might use that eventually.
Okay, use this.
I was gonna say how 900 damage does seem like a lot of damage.
It is, at least for only being on the 4th level. Yeah, it's kind of a lot. If you look at his health, it took out a big chunk of his health. Now that was closer to 1,000. Yeah, look at that. That's like a third of his health in just 2 attacks.
That's a lot of health to go through, and you're already on the 2nd boss, or 4th. I don't know. The other bosses weren't
Really bosses.
they weren't Chinese Mao. They weren't megas.
Yeah. All the post-game bosses will be a nightmare. Where's my critical? Where are my critical 4,000 damage? That's all I'm waiting for.
Well, see, they know you're waiting for them, so they feel pressured and they're afraid to come out.
I really don't know why I'm healing up. I must really have nothing else to do than to just watch that animation of Yoshino just healing somebody up, because I have no idea why I'm doing that.
Well, can you buff him up anymore?
Of course, I can make him attack 2 times in a row.
Are you gonna do that though?
I thought I did, unless I did that in the next battle. Because I have an item that makes you attack 2 times in a row. Of course, if you have enough speed, you can always do that, but there's an item that guarantees it. And if you have enough speed, it would actually end up being 4 times in a row.
Okay, use this.
Yeah, some items can really make you very overpowered.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, you'll notice one boss, it's coming very far from now, but you'll notice that I completely demolished one of the bosses.
Is there ever a boss where you have to fight like 2 of these guys or 3 at the same time?
I don't really want to spoil anything.
We'll see is what you mean to say.
I should be the first post-game video. Yeah. First or second post-game video, you should see some interesting stuff.
Okay, use this.
Well, you know, it is a good animation.
I
It's
must
really-
really have nothing else to do.
Pandemonium rust.
Oh god. Okay, that didn't do that much. Whew. So let's finish it off with an ice cannon.
Okay, let's move on.
Alright, time to save another little boy who didn't want to do his chores.
Actually, this one's a little bit more interesting.
Oh, okay, good.
No, how could I? The soul strives to defeat the weakness that is desire in order to become stronger?
Alright, that guy was alright.
It's a little girl.
Another child.
I think you're gonna hate
You
this one.
alright?
I kind of like her because she's funny.
She's about the same age as Christy. Huh?
I want to sign her clothes. I want to sign her bags. I want jewelry. I want a cool boyfriend that will buy me anything.
Another one talking in their sleep about something very self-centered.
Aw, where are my clothes? My bags, my jewels?
Calm down, you were dreaming.
That's a lie! What did you do with my money, old lady? What?
Huh?
See? It's not a dream. Look, my cool boyfriend is standing right there. In this world, I can do anything I want.
I think she needs to
Hey,
relax.
that's enough.
The last thing I want to see is a face of some Cro-Magnon like you. Go away. Shoot.
Cro-Magnon?
How does she know what Cro-Magnon is?
Worst.
I don't know. She must be a genius.
Sir.
Well, she didn't say according to my calculation, so I don't think she is.
I don't know if you saw it, but before I pointed an arrow at Barbamon by the pot.
Then that means
She was sort of hiding behind the pot and she was totally visible.
Good work, Barbamon.
Kasaburo, you again?
Those flashy eyes, that furrowed brow. You know something, Yoshino? You are ugly when you're angry.
Quiet, you thieving investigator! Why are you always in my way?
I'm the one that should be offended. You're the ones that are getting in the way of my work. This is the digital world. Real world law doesn't apply here.
Hey, Barbamon, give that code key back!
Ha! You can kiss my butt!
Why you? You better cough it up if you know what's good for you.
Hey, PI guy, what are you trying to do? The actions of a great investigator are always veiled in mystery.
What?
That's not an answer. Well, I'd like to stay and chat, but I've got things to do. Have a nice day.
He didn't do his weird ass crotch chop.
Yeah. Sadly.
Yeah, let's say that's sad.
This is Kagura. What is your current status?
We've deleted the Mao Digimon and have rescued the child. But that
I like how
private
everyone's
investigator has taken
moving
the
a little
code.
bit except for that girl.
We'd better think of the child's safety first.
Well,
We're headed your way for evac,
I have a
so stay where
theory.
you
I
are.
think she's a clone because she looks a little too much like the little boy we saved before.
Yeah. It's a reskin. For sure.
Monster girl. Yuba's a monster girl who can talk to monsters.
What's wrong with his voice?
No.
I think he's got
no,
something.
I'm not. Ah! The monster girl's mad!
They're all clones.
Yuma, are you getting bullied because of me?
No, Renamon, it's not your fault! Renamon, you're not a monster, you're my friend. Yuma had a Digimon for a friend?
That's why she was called a monster girl.
I guess children that don't know about Digimon consider them monsters.
How awful.
Yuma and I lost our parents a few years ago. Yuma was still young and was sent to live with relatives. I went to study abroad. I think I should have caught on about the Digimon. About that visual you found during your last mission. I've recreated it based on the Digivice data. It's an SOS message. That's what I think anyway. We need to find out who sent it and from where.
I had a feeling it might be Yuma's Digimon.
I see! In order to save Yuma!
Based on our scans, we were able to determine the approximate coordinates of the location of the visual. This is a nest for dragon-type Digimon. It's probably pretty dangerous there.
Let's go save Yuma!
Thanks, everyone.
All right, digital dive!
Catchphrase.
He's pretty excited. But before we end it off, we do have one more stop, and by one more stop, I mean going to the exact same place.
Get all those chests and new Digimans.
Yep, and we have 4 Toyagumons. I'm not sure if this only appears after you beat the boss, or if it's just like super rare, because this was like my only time finding him. But I think it might have to do with after defeating Barbamon, who's pretty cool. Also, Barbamon is a Digivolution for Galmon. I don't know, did I mention that? I might have mentioned that.
I don't know if you did.
I don't know. Well, I'm mentioning it now. So if we come back here, this is actually a really nice area, but there's also some chests. I actually really like this area. It's pretty interesting.
Looks like there's some blocked doorways.
Yeah. Definitely does look like that. A lot of these battle items I won't be using. A lot of them just stay in my inventory forever because I have no idea what to do with them. And I always forget to sell them. Because, you know, I'm a rebel.
Okay.
We don't really have return keys right now, so we sort of have to walk all the way back. But Pumpkinmon gets to Digivolve. Into that thing. I think it's Kinemon or something. It's from the Digimon movie, the virus thingy. But
It looks like a
apparently-
handsy jellyfish.
apparently every time I Digisoul, I can Digisoul twice. And that's Barbamon. Remember? He was a boss?
Yeah.
No, I mean, might as well Digisoul again. Were you excited of Barbamon? Well, how about Barbamon with the hat? His name is actually Soulmon, and he's sort of a lot better than Barbamon.
Well. Alright.
It destroyed Monzimon. I hope we get to see more of that.
That was too much to take in too short a time.
It's kind of awesome though.
It's the hat that makes the Digimon, and friggin' Damon over here punched a Digimon to death. All right.
Would you like to see another punch?
Very much so. Yeah. All right.
Now we can see Greymon Digivolve into Starmon. So Starmon steals something from Street Fighter.
Okay.
That sound effect obviously wasn't in the game, but the animation is exactly like Ryu's Shoryuken. It's exactly the same, at least in the original. Well, Street Fighter 2, I guess it wasn't the original. Because, I mean, it's number 2. It's probably my favorite Street Fighter game. Anyway, that has nothing to do with Digimon.
No, it doesn't.
No.
I'm just still blown away. There was so much that happened at once. We got to see 2 punches.
It was worth it. So, before we end it off, we are going to go talk to Salamon. If you remember, she collects Digi eggs, because, you know.
Time to read our stat menu.
Yeah, she likes that stuff. So we can fight a Garurumon, because, you know, I have a Garurumon, so why not? So let's see what Salamon has to say. Hi there. So we get a use item that I'll never be using. What? Acquired item? Was it called acquired item? Critical up, I'll never be using that either. Oh, I don't have enough for 300 eggs? No, I think I know myself enough. Thank you very much though.
Well, since you're recording everything, you don't really need her, do you?
No.
Alright.